Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to continue with my Best of Beauty series that I have here on YouTube for 2015. And today I wanted to share with you guys my favorite lip products of 2015. So 2015 was really great for me because I kind of expanded my makeup horizon, and I used to love just collecting a whole bunch of eyeshadows and eye products, and that was just my thing, and it will forever be my thing because doing my eyes are my favorite part of my makeup routine. But I also expanded my horizons into lip products. I did purchase a lot more lipsticks and lip products, so I was really experimenting this year with a lot of lip items, and it was just really nice for me because I tended to gravitate towards certain colors, and this year I kind of just got out of my comfort zone of lip colors, even though at the end of the day I do tend to gravitate towards the same colors, but I kind of expanded a little more. So baby steps, guys, baby steps. So I'm going to share with you my favorite lip liners. I'm also going to share with you my favorite lipsticks as well as lip glosses, and lastly I'm going to share with you my favorite lip balms. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So first of which I'm going to share with you are lip glosses. So for me, lip glosses are very tricky because I do feel like lip glosses can be a thing that you can buy from your drugstore for a much cheaper price. So when high-end brands release lip glosses, I really feel like I hold them to a high standard because there are some really great drugstore lip glosses, like the ones from NYX. Those are my fave. And other brands, I think they make them equally as well as high-end. So when I purchase lip glosses, I really have to be very picky with the brands I choose and the products because I just don't want to be spending a whole bunch of money for lip glosses that are just mediocre, you know? So the brands that blew me away this year have to be Urban Decay and Anastasia Beverly Hills. So first of which, I'm going to share with you the ones from Urban Decay. So this year, I want to say about 8 months ago, they launched their Urban Decay Revolution lip glosses. These cost $22, I'm pretty sure of. And when they initially launched them, the guy was at the store and he was promoting the products and the new line that they just launched. And I was a little weary. I was like, the lip gloss is nice, but like $22. He's like, trust me, they are amazing. So he's like, just try one, and if you don't like it, just bring it back. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. I can try it out, and if I don't like it, I will come back and bring it to Sephora because I'm so good for returning if I don't like anything. So I think I started off with the color Liar, which is a really beautiful neutral tone mauve shade. This is like your typical nude that you can incorporate with any look because it's just so day-to-day appropriate. And I feel like this is a lip gloss that can just pair well with any look, no matter if it's like really smoky or just really daytime appropriate or it's just very like minimal. I feel like this is like your run-to lip gloss because it's just such an easy color to pair with different looks. So when I got this lip gloss, I was surprised. It was so creamy and so smooth. And for a lip gloss, the stay power was incredible because lip glosses tend to come off my lips easy. I was really concerned about that because I'm like, $22, this shit better stay on forever. So when I applied it on, I was like, oh my god, this is so smooth. It reminded me a lot of the NYX Butter Gloss in the formulation because those are just so creamy. I love the feel on my lips. And it was just so pigmented. So I will swatch it for you guys to see what it looks like. And this is just one swipe of the brush, so you can see just how pigmented it is. So again, this is the color Liar, and it's just a beautiful mauve nude tone that you can pair with just so many different looks. I really feel like this formulation of lip gloss is incredible. It's so extremely pigmented. It's almost like a cross between a gloss and a lipstick because the stay power and the pigmentation is exceptional. So I really feel like for the price point, they did an amazing job, and I think that this is probably my favorite go-to lip gloss because it's just so easy to pair with and it's just so nice. So again, this is the color Liar. And on the same like color scheme, since I liked Liar so much, I did go back and get the color Kinky. I want to just kind of try other colors, but these were ones I know I'd get my money's worth and I would use them a lot. So they're just very similar in tone. I want to say that Liar is a little bit more brown, whereas Kinky is a little bit more nude and it's like got a little bit of a lighter pink undertone. So I will show you them side by side. Okay, so this is the color Liar, which I said has a little bit more brown undertones. And then this one over here is the color Kinky, which is a little bit more pink, but they are in the same color family, and I feel like they're great day-to-day colors, and they just look so good on the lip, and they look so nice. I just can go on and on about those lip glosses. They're that good. So I definitely urge you guys to just go and try them. You know, I don't say you have to necessarily buy them. They are a little bit pricey, but if you are looking for a high-end lip gloss that's really gonna pack a punch and do the job, then definitely look into the Urban Decay ones because they are phenomenal. So another lip gloss brand that blew me away was Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now on my channel, I've been going so hard for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just feel like it was a brand that really, really brought a lot of great products to the table. And I feel like her brand is just very affordable for high-end makeup. They're great quality, they're very affordable, they're very great to work with, and I just feel like they're just such a great brand, and everything they've been releasing for me has just been like 10 out of 10. So I was super impressed with the brand as a whole, and I know that on YouTube there was a lot of hype about her products because they were sent to a lot of bloggers, and I was a little weary about that because I know that items can be pushed and I don't like to fall into the trends. I will like be curious about an item. Sometimes I'll hold off on buying those items because I just kind of want to see if they really are worth the hype, and I feel like it's more disappointing if everybody was like, oh my god, this is the best product ever, oh my god, I love this lip gloss, oh my god, I love this liquid lipstick, and then you try it out and it sucks. Like, it's really disappointing. So I did hold off, and when I went into Macy's, they did have a set of 8 colors from Anastasia Beverly Hills of lip glosses, and they range from like golds to pinks to like lighter pinks to like reds to pinks, and I thought it had a really nice color variation, and it came with 8 lip glosses for $40, so I thought the price point was pretty fair, and they were cheaper than if you were to buy them individually. So I did decide to get them and try them out, and I was so happy I decided to do that because it was something I debated because I was like, should I not? So I was like, yeah, go ahead, get it, it's a good price. So I did get it, and I was so impressed with the product. The product is incredible. These are the newest to my collection, and I feel like I've been running them into the ground because they're that amazing. Like, the quality of this lip gloss is so comparable to the Urban Decay one because they're just such great quality, and the Urban Decay ones are a little bit more pricey, whereas the Anastasia ones I believe range for $16. So if you want a cheaper alternative to the Urban Decay one, these are definitely ones you can look into for a cheaper price point. So the colors that I've been wearing the most of all the shades that I bought is the color Metallic Rose. Metallic Rose has these like flecks of glitter or shimmer in it, and it's really beautiful, but it's a really nice pink, and it looks so healthy on the lips. It gives your lips that My Lips But Better kind of look, and it just brings a really healthy like flush of color to the lips without looking like you're wearing too much product. The other color I love, and this is probably my favorite of all of them, I'm obsessing over it and I've been wearing it a lot. You'll see it a lot in a lot of my videos, and you'll also see that I wear it just a lot, period, on my channel, in my snaps, in my Instagram pictures. Like, I'm rocking this bad boy. And it is the color Black Cherry. And this is just a really deep berry tone, kind of like a cranberry shade, and I love it. So I'm just going to show you how incredible the pigmentation is on these lip glosses, so you can just get an idea of what it looks like. And this is just going to be with one swoop, so you'll just see. I'm bracing you for the goodness, okay? So the first color I'm going to share with you guys is Black Cherry. So that's Black Cherry. Look at how pigmented that is, guys. Like, one swoop and you can get so much pigmentation on your lips, and it's going to stay for a long time. The stay power on these glosses are great. I'm totally in love with them. The next one is the Metallic Rose, which I said was a color that was like a My Lips But Better color, very neutral tone, but very healthy looking on the lips. So that is the color Metallic Rose right there. You can see it's just very beautiful pink. I love both of them. They're such great products. Like, I can go on forever about these because they really just impressed me, and I'm just super happy with the product. Okay, so moving on from glosses, I'm going to go into lipsticks. So lipsticks, I feel like I kind of just gravitate towards MAC lipsticks because I love the formulation of them. They never disappoint me no matter what shade I get. no matter what finish I get, and I feel like the price point is really great. It's like $15 or $16, and you can always do back to MAC, which is also awesome because you can build your collection based off of 6 empties that you finished. So 2 of the 4 lipsticks I'm going to share with you guys are from MAC. The first of which is the color Stone. So Stone was a color I saw on someone else in Sephora. I was like, what's on your lips? It looks so good. And the girl's like, shh, this is from MAC. This is the color Stone. We don't sell it here. I'm like, okay. So it looks so beautiful. It's got like a brown but with cool gray undertones to it. And it's something completely different than anything I have in my collection. But it's just something that's a little bit out of my comfort zone. It looks so good on people, and when I see it swatched and when I see it applied to different people's lips, I just think it looks so beautiful. But I just never saw it for myself because it's just something totally different than the mauves or the pinky tones that I tend to gravitate towards. So I did pass by MAC, and I did decide to purchase it because I was like, let me step out of my comfort zone and try something totally different, because I'm just like, I'm in a box and I need to step out of it sometimes, you know? So like I said before, this is like a really beautiful brown with great undertones, and I will swatch it for you guys so you can see how beautiful it is. So this is the color up close. You can see that it's just something so unique. I think MAC did a really great job with the color because it's just so different. And this is a matte shade. So because that color is so unique, I feel like it pairs best with a very matte neutral eye. That way it brings most of the attention to the lips, because it is just I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those colors that you have to be very careful with the looks you pair it with, because it's just so different. So moving on from MAC Stone, I'm going to talk about another shade from MAC. This is the color Whirl. Now Whirl got a lot of hype this year because of Kylie Jenner, and I can't blame her for rocking this color out because it's just so beautiful. It's a great day-to-day color. It's like a brown mixed with nude mixed with like a coral shade, like all in one to make the perfect like day-to-day nudish kind of color. So this is the color right here. This is also matte. I love this shade because I feel like it pairs well with so many different looks. I feel like this is a shade that you can throw a gloss on and amp it up, or just add a liner to amp it down. I just feel like it pairs well with so many different like eye looks, and you can't go wrong with it. So it's just definitely a very good go-to shade. So I definitely understand the hype behind this color because it is really great, and it's just an awesome staple item to have in your collection because it's just so wearable and so user-friendly, because you can literally throw it with anything and not go wrong. So another shade that I have loved this year, and I haven't really spoke about it too much on my channel, I don't know why because I wear it a ton, is another Urban Decay product. This is from their Revolutionary lipstick line, and this is in the color Rush. So Rush is more of a kind of like a cream sheen type if you want to compare it to a MAC product, because it does have a glossy like sheen to it, but the color is beautiful, great day-to-day shade. It's like a mauve nude. I love this because it's got like these really nice pink undertones, and you can literally wear it with anything, just like Whirl. So I love these 2 shades because they're great for throwing in your purse. You can leave it in your purse and just not worry about carrying around a lipstick, because any look that you wear these 2 items with will look good. So I will swatch this for you so you guys can see it up close to see all of its goodness. Get ready. So this is what it looks like up close. The stay power on these are incredible. They last for a really long time on your lips, and they look really beautiful, and they make your lips feel very hydrated. The one thing I like about all the lipsticks that I've mentioned is that they're not overly drying, because my lips can be dry because sometimes I do not get enough water in me. So I love that these are mattes and there's like satins, but they're not too dry on the lips because I hate to have like excessively dry lips. So another lipstick I've been enjoying is one that was also another hype item, not particularly this color, but the brand as a whole, Bite Beauty. I think I saw Bite like a little over a year ago, and I was a little curious about them as a brand because I was like, like they have their own huge kiosk, and it's only like lip shades. They don't have anything else. So I was very curious, like they must be good if it's a brand totally focused on lip products, just like Anastasia was super awesome for brows because they were solely focused on brows. And I swatched all the different shades they had to offer. The one that most appealed to me, and it was one that I was going to use a lot, was GLACE. I believe these retail for $24, so they are a little bit on the pricier side. And this is the like stick that kind of like you twist it up. I don't know what they call it. And this is really nice because it is a mauve shade that is very similar to Rush. I love that it's so hydrating as well. I like the formulation. The one downside about this product, I love it so much, and this was my go-to for forever too, because I literally left this in my wallet and never took it out for months, like literally 6 months, maybe even 8. And that's because I really enjoyed the product, but I felt like it didn't stay as well as it should, especially for the price point. So this is an item I really love this year, but I don't think it's a necessity. It's just something for you guys to take a peek at if you are a lip junkie and you're interested. So this is what it looks like up close. As you can see, it's very similar to that color Rush. It's a very great day-to-day shade. I just love these shades because they're so easy, and they're so easy to pair different looks with. I just love an effortless lipstick that you can just throw in your purse and know that you can wear it with anything. Okay, so the last lipstick I'm going to share with you guys is a liquid lipstick. I know that this year liquid lipsticks were everything. Like everybody was so focused on them. They were just very hyped up about on Instagram and YouTube. And I like liquid lipsticks. I think they're cool. I like the concept of them. I just feel like they're a very hard product to work with for me personally. I think that they can be very messy, sometimes they can be very drying, and sometimes they just like settle in all the fine lines in your lips. So I was a little bit like weary and on the fence about purchasing a lot of them. I did go to Sephora and MAC and purchase a lot of new liquid lipsticks launched, and I will haul them for you guys if you guys want me to share them with you. This is one of them actually right now on my lips, but I was just very weary with the liquid lipsticks, and I was just very on the fence about them. But I did decide to try a few different brands, but my favorite right now for liquid lipstick is from Kat Von D, and it's one shade in particular, and this one is super popular, and it's the color Lolita. And as you can see from the packaging, I really use this a lot because it's all rubbed off. Like you can't even see anything on it because I just always am using this liquid lipstick. I was gonna call it lip gloss. I'm always using this liquid lipstick. Now this is a really great neutral tone, but this one is a little bit more brown. So you do have to be a little bit more selective with the looks you pair it with because it is pulling a little bit more brown on my lips at least. So I am a little bit like weary of the shades that I pair it with because you don't want it to look too overpowering. You don't want it to take away or look too much on the lips, but I love it. I think it goes overall well with most eye looks. So I love the formulation of these ones from Kat Von D. They go on so well. This shade in particular, it works the best for me. I do have a couple of her other liquid lipsticks, and I think I have the color Vamped, which is a really beautiful dark, like blood red, like vampy shade. Super deep, but it's just so patchy. So I don't wear it too much because I just don't like the formulation of that color. And I feel like that's what happens when you go deeper in tone. But this color is great and it goes on very effortless. So this is what it looks like up close, and you can see that it's just very brown, very beautiful. I feel like this is very comparable to MAC's WHIRL, but it's a little bit more brown. But awesome in formulation, awesome job. So now that I've spoken to you guys about my favorite lip glosses and lipsticks, I'm going to share with you guys my favorite lip liners. Now if you watch my channel, you know that lip liners were just, ugh, to me. Like I did not like to wear lip liners. I was like, it's a wasted step. It's one more thing I have to put in my purse. And I just was like not feeling it. And I think it was because I would just watch YouTubers and they would apply a lip liner, then they would apply a lipstick, then they'd apply a gloss, and then they'd apply another gloss. And I'm like, do you really walk around with 4 lip products in your purse? Like, not me. Not today. So I think that's why I was a little bit weary of them, but I did decide to give them a try because one of my subscribers was messaging me on Instagram. She's like, why don't you like lip liners? They're awesome. I'm like, I don't know about that life. And she's like, girl, they add so much to your look. You can like You can liven up a lipstick, you could dull it down, you can just create your own shade with it. They're just so beneficial. So I decided to listen to her, and she was so right. I'm so happy I listened to her, because lip liners are just a great item to pair with your lipstick, and I didn't realize how awesome they were until I really started to use them. So there are 4 lip liners that I love, and I totally overcame my I don't want to walk around with that many lip products in my purse. I walk around with at least 2 now. So I'm moving up. Baby steps in this world. Baby steps. So the first of which I love, and I feel like these 2 are very interchangeable, is MAC's NIGHTMOTH and VINO. They're very similar in shade. It's actually what I have on my lips today to line them. And the great thing about lip liners is that they can add so much to the lips, as far as just giving you a guide when you're applying lipsticks. They're also great for defining your lips. They can also create an ombre effect to your lipstick. They can dull them down, like I said before. So I feel like your creativity with a lip liner is just so broad when it comes to your lips. So I love them, especially for liquid lipsticks, because I am so messy with liquid lipsticks, and the guide for a lip liner just makes it so effortless. I'm able to apply them much easier. So the first one I'm going to share with you is NIGHTMOTH. I'm pretty much going to do them side by side, just so you can see how comparable they are. And the next one is VINO, both from MAC. So VINO is a little bit more pinky berry undertone, whereas NIGHTMOTH is a little darker. So that is VINO on top and NIGHTMOTH on the bottom. I think NIGHTMOTH pulls a little bit more vampy and VINO is a little bit more berry, but they are very similar. I think they're probably 1 or 2 shades apart, so you can interchange them. I don't feel like you need both in your collection, but those 2 I really love, and I use them especially for the winter months when you want to pair it with those really beautiful berry vampy tones. The next lip liner that I also love is one from NYX, and this one's great because it's a drugstore product, and the stay power on it is pretty good for the price point. It's not the best staying lip liner that I have, but it is great considering the price. So it is in the color Plum, and I love this because it's just so easy to work with, and it's just a very light berry shade. So this is a color that I gravitate towards like spring and summer because it's going to liven up your lipstick. You can pair this with a really, really pale pink and it'll like dull it down. I love to use this color with Nicki Minaj's Viva Glam because I feel like it's just a little too pale on my lips and it looks really great with that. So the next lip liner that I really enjoy, and this one is probably the longest stay power. Like when I wear these lip liners, I can eat, drink, and even though my lipstick will fade away, you will definitely see my lip liner. So I love that about this brand because it makes it so easy. You don't have to be reapplying all the time. And it is from NARS. This is in the color MIHRI Island Beach. They have the oddest names for products, but this is such a creamy, beautiful mauve tone. It's so great for the lip products that I love to wear. So that is it up close. You can see how beautiful a color it is. This is a staple item for me. I feel like everybody should have this in their collection because it's just such a phenomenal lip liner. Like, this is my favorite. And if I had to suggest any of the ones I'm mentioning, this is definitely it because the stay power is awesome. It's creamy. It's so easy to work with. And time for the last lip liner. This one is from GELLAR. This was an item I got with a free gift with purchase. So this is the lip liner that really set the bar for me because it's what made me want to use lip liners. And this is also a really beautiful mauve day-to-day tone. This is the color PETAL. This is one of my favorites as well. Very creamy, very good. I did not expect this from GELLAR. I don't really know too much about her brand, but it really blew me away when I used it. So that is the color up close. You can see it's very similar to the one from NARS. I just want to say that the ones from NARS has a little bit more of a stay power and it's a little darker, I want to say. But this one's also really great. I do not know the price point of this though. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the last products to mention here on my channel for today, and that is my favorite balms and lip scrubs. So for me, my lips, like I said earlier, are very dry. I feel like that has a lot to do with me not drinking enough water, which is one of my goals for this year, to drink more water. So I'm constantly rubbing lip balm, lip gloss on my lips because they're always so dry. So the one lip gloss that I love, it's my favorite, and it's my favorite balm, it's not even lip gloss, it's my favorite lip balm, is the one from the drugstore. It is the BURT'S Original. I love this stuff. It stays on my lips so well. It just coats them. I love that it has that tingly undertone, which is awesome for me. So I love these. Like, I have tons and tons of them all over my house. Another one that I really love is one from Sephora. It is the Smith Strawberry Lip Balm. This is really nice because it's very thick and it's like very creamy. So I love to put this on while I'm doing my makeup, because by the time it's like the end of my face and it's time for me to do my lips, the product has really sunk into my lips and it's really hydrated them. So I love this one. I think this is $8, so it's not too bad, even though it is a more high-end lip balm. Another lip balm I like, this one is like a really old, like, I don't even know why I like this one so much, but I just feel like it's the most hydrating, especially when my lips are super cracked, super like dehydrated, and super like horrible. Especially for me, I work like 12 to 13 hours and sometimes I do not drink. Like, sometimes I'm just so busy that I only get like maybe 1 bottle of water on my lunch break, which is horrible. So when I come home, I can tell how dehydrated I am from the day in my lips. So for me, this is the one I tend to go towards when I am feeling super dehydrated, when my lips are so cracked up. And it is from BLISTEX. This is a medicated lip ointment. I don't know why it's medicated, but I love it for the simple fact that when my lips are super cracked and dry, this really helps to heal them and repair them. So I love this. I just put a bunch, like, I will walk around my house with like a bunch of white BLISTEX all over my mouth. People are like, what the hell is on your lips, Sam? I'm like, girl, this is BLISTEX. These lips are torn up, okay? So I love this. It's from the drugstore. I have a billion of them because they're amazing. And they're just really great for someone who has really dry, cracked lips. It's really gonna repair. Like, definitely look into it because it's really saved my lips' lives when it comes to like damage and just breaking and cracking. It's horrible. So the lip, like, this is a lip mask. This is what I use at nighttime primarily, and it is from Bite Beauty. This is the Agave lip mask. I love this stuff because it's just so thick. At nighttime, I will put this on my lips before I go to bed, and it will seep in there and it will really hydrate my lips. So in the morning, my lips feel awesome. It really just refreshes my lips and makes up for the lack of dryness that's in them, and I love that they really just pack a punch when it comes to moisture. So if you're someone who struggles with really dry lips and you can't find anything that works, give this a try because it's so great. It's so thick that when you leave it on there, it really penetrates and it really hydrates. And lastly, this is going to be a lip scrub. So like I said before, my lips are very dry, and because they're dry, sometimes they get very peely, and when you apply lipsticks and lip liners and lip glosses, it's not a good look to have like peely lips. Like, ugh, like, girl, get your lips together, you know? So the lip scrub that I love is one from Lush. It is the color Mint, the color. It is the, I don't know what it is, the taste, the flavor, Mint Julep. I know they have two, this one and bubblegum, I believe it is. I like more of the mint kind of lip products because they tingle, and I love when my lips tingle. Is that weird? But I do. And this one's made with sugar, and it's so nice. It's got very like organic products, and I just love it because you can literally put this on your lips and you can also like lick it off and it's like completely fine. Like, so I love it. So this is what the product looks like inside. You can see I really put a dent into it, but I love that it's sugar, so it's just very natural. It's not a bunch of weird particles all over your lips, and it goes on so easily, and it just is very hydrating, and it leaves a nice like balm feeling on your lips when you're finished with the product. Okay, you guys, so this completes my best of beauty for this year, last year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and also I hope you guys like enjoy my lighting. Like, I'm experimenting with lighting. My dad hooked it up. Him and I really bond over cameras and photography and filming and computers and just weird random things. So he picked this up for me, and it's so nice that my dad supports my YouTube channel. It's really refreshing, and it's just, my parents are just awesome. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below of the lighting. Let me know if it makes the videos better. I'm still working with it, so give me a little time to figure it out. I also have a new tripod, which my dad gave me as well. So I'm experimenting across the board with my cameras and lighting and all that fun stuff. So I will see you guys very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.